He didn't refuse to kill because he was noble. He refused because he was afraid. Gotham sleeps under broken streetlights and sirens. A city that survives on the edge of a promise made in the dark by a man who never sleeps. Everyone knows his rule. No killing, no exceptions. A boundary drawn in blood he refuses to spill. They think it's morality, honor, a line he won't cross. They're wrong. Because tonight, something happened. Something that forced the Bat to face the truth he's avoided for years. And it began with a familiar voice on the police radio. "Multiple hostages, industrial district. He's asking for you." The clown, the nightmare, laughing through the static like he always does. But this time, something in his voice changes. Something colder. Batman stands on a rooftop overlooking the city, wind cutting across the cape like knives. His hand hovers over a weapon he rarely even touches. A line he could end, a life he could take. And then he made a decision no hero should ever make. He answers the call. The factory is smoke and shadows, hostages on their knees, explosives wired to their chests like ticking prayers, and him, grinning, waiting. The Joker isn't here to escape, he's here to talk. "Tell them, Bats. Tell them why you won't kill me." Batman says nothing. Silence is safer than truth. But the Joker keeps going, because that's what he does. He digs, he picks at wounds until they bleed. "Oh, don't pretend it's about morality. Gotham thinks you're a saint. But I know better. I know what really happens when you lose control." The room tightens, hostages trembling. Batman's fists clenched so hard, the gauntlets creak. Joker laughs. "He's not saving me. He's protecting himself. Because if he kills me, he won't stop. Not with me. Not with anyone." A heartbeat. A truth nobody should ever hear. The no-kill rule isn't mercy. It's containment. A lock on a door inside his mind. Because once it opens, there's no closing it again. Batman steps closer. Not to strike, not to threaten, but to warn. "You don't know what I'm capable of." "Oh, but I do," Joker whispers. "I've seen it. The night you almost did it. The night Gotham almost met the real you." Something flickers behind the cowl. A memory. A night never spoken about. A night that changed everything. A rooftop. Rain. A body. A heartbeat slowing under his hands. A choice. He didn't pull back out of morality. He pulled back because he felt something he never expected. Satisfaction. He almost liked it. And that terrified him. Back in the present, the Joker steps forward, arms wide like he's welcoming death. "So go on. Prove me wrong. Kill me. Show them who you really are. Show them the monster Gotham never sees." Hostages stare. Some plead for Batman to do it. End it. Finish this war once and for all. Others look away, afraid of the answer. Batman raises his fist, not to strike, but to reach for the detonator Joker holds, hovering over the trigger. A standoff. A breath held by a city. And then the Joker smiles a different smile, one Batman has never seen before. Because this time, the clown isn't bluffing. He whispers, "If you don't kill me right now, they die, every last one of them. So what matters more, Bats? Your rule or their lives? Silence. A decision waiting in the dark. A choice no hero should ever face. Batman's hand lowers, not in surrender, in acceptance. He steps forward and reaches for the trigger. He's going to do it. Not to kill the Joker, to kill the rule. Because tonight, something must break. And as his hand closes around the detonator, a single gunshot echoes through the factory. Someone else has arrived. A voice from the shadows. You waited too long, Bruce. The figure steps into the light. Armor. A symbol. Not a hero, not anymore. Red Hood. Gun raised at the Joker's skull. Finger on the trigger, ready to do the one thing Batman never could. Batman whispers, Jason, don't. And Red Hood smiles without warmth. Then stop me. The trigger begins to move. The trigger moves. Too slow to stop, too fast to control. The gunshot slams through the world like thunder. The Joker falls. Not dead, but bleeding. A wound inches from the point of no return. Hostages scream. The factory erupts. Chaos swallows the room like fire. Red Hood doesn't hesitate. He advances, not to finish the job, but to make Batman watch. You had your chance. Years of chances. How many bodies ago was the right time, Bruce? Batman steps between them, cape torn, gloves shaking. This isn't justice. Jason laughs. It's not a happy sound. No, this is accountability. The Joker groans on the floor, still laughing through blood, because even dying, he wins. He always wins. Batman reaches for Red Hood's gun. Jason pulls it away. Think about them, he whispers. Every family you couldn't save because of that rule. Every grave you visit in silence. Every time you hesitated, and someone else paid for it. Batman doesn't answer. He can't. Because the truth is already written in the silence. Red Hood presses the barrel to Joker's head once more. One pull, 1 second, and Gotham sleeps without fear ever again. Batman swallows a breath that tastes like failure. You kill him, and it won't stop there. Jason's eyes narrow. I'm not you. No, Batman says. You're what I will become if I cross that line. Jason's hand trembles. Not from doubt, from memory. A warehouse, a crowbar, a bomb. A choice stolen before he could make it. He survived the Joker, but a part of him never left that night. Batman takes a step closer. Slow, careful. If you do this, the rule dies, and whatever's left of me dies with it. Jason finally turns to him. That's the point. The hostages are freed now. Cops surround the building, but none of that matters. The real war is happening in the space between two broken men. Batman lowers his guard. He exposes himself. He offers the only weapon he has left, vulnerability. You think I don't want to kill him, Batman whispers. You think I haven't stood where you're standing, felt what you feel. Silence, heavy as the barrel still pressed to the Joker's skull. I didn't make the rule to protect him, Jason. I made it to protect everyone else from me. And that's the moment it happens, the twist. Because Jason lowers the gun, not out of mercy, not out of forgiveness, but out of fear. Fear that if Batman ever snaps, Gotham won't survive what comes next. Red Hood holsters the weapon. Then prove you deserve that rule, or I'll finish this myself. Batman nods, a promise he isn't sure he can keep. But the Joker, the bleeding, smiling ghost of Gotham, coughs out a whisper. You can stop him from killing me, but you can't stop what comes next. Batman turns. What did you do? Joker laughs. It's weaker now, but somehow worse. Oh, Bats. Tonight wasn't about me dying. Tonight was about you killing. And since you didn't, he looks toward the ceiling, I let someone else handle it. A series of beeps. High above, hidden in the rafters. Explosives. Not wired to the hostages. Not wired to Batman. Wired to the city. Blocks away. Hospitals. Shelters. Neighborhoods Batman swore to protect. Detonation timers counting down. Batman's voice almost breaks. Where? Joker smiles, blood in his teeth. Everywhere. Red Hood draws his gun again, this time at Batman. Tell me where the bombs are, or I end him right now. Batman's choice hangs like a blade. Break the rule and save the city, or keep the rule and watch Gotham burn. The moral line. The fracture point. The truth behind the no-kill rule finally exposed. Batman turns to Jason. Help me find them. Jason doesn't move. Say it, he demands. Say the rule isn't enough anymore. Batman closes his eyes, because he knows what comes next will change everything. He opens his mouth, and the sirens outside stop. All at once. The countdown begins. 10, 9, 8. Batman looks at Red Hood. Jason, if we fail... Red Hood loads a round. Then I shoot him. Batman nods once, not in approval, in surrender. 7, 6, 5. Joker whispers, This is how the bat becomes the monster. 4, 3, 2. Batman grits his teeth and makes the choice he's feared for years. I can't do this alone. 1. Silence. Like and subscribe for more stories.